Man, this is one of those days. I just, I got the news that Eddie Van Halen passed away, and hey, Lizette, nice to have you here. I'm a little sad. Ah, but what makes me happy is that Lizette is number one. Thanks, Lizette. Well, you make me happy, and that's good. But here's why I'm sad. I'm a huge fan of Eddie Van Halen. You're in class, right? So you cheered me up. Thanks, Lizette. I'm sorry that you're in class too. But I wanted to go live as soon as I found out just to express my sadness that Eddie Van Halen has passed away. I have been listening to Eddie Van Halen since I was in eighth grade. Let's do the math. That is, wow, almost 36 years. Eddie Van Halen is the founding member of the rock group Van Halen, and he died today of cancer at the age of 65. And the first rock album, it was a cassette tape actually, I ever owned was Van Halen's 1984. And so amazing. I mean, songs Panama, uh, Drop Dead Legs, Hot for Teacher. I had no idea at that time I would become a teacher, by the way. I mean, Jump is the big hit on that, but it's not the greatest song on that album. I would argue that Panama is probably the best song on that album, but I love Drop Dead Legs too. I'll Wait. Um, just a great group, Lizette. And I just wanted to talk about Eddie Van Halen. The one thing I remember, I used to work in San Francisco in a hotel, and I remember it was about like 1994. I was so excited because I had tickets. Thank you, Lizette. I know you're here, and I'm so happy and thankful that you're here. Um, I had tickets in, I think it had to be 19, maybe it was 1995 to see Van Halen in concert. I was living in San Francisco at the time, and they were going to perform in Santa Clara, and that was with um, Sammy Hagar. And I was so excited to see them. And then one day before the concert, I got word that Sammy Hagar was sick, and the concert that I had tickets to was canceled. I can't even begin to tell you how upset I was. But the good news is that years later, um, I was able to see them still at Shoreline Amphitheater in Mountain View. They had a different lead singer, um, but I saw Van Halen on stage. Um, him, Alex, Michael. Forgive me, I don't know the other guy, the guy from Extreme. Um, Forgive me, I should know his name. Um, but I was able to see Eddie Van Halen on stage, and I was thankful, so thankful. And all these years later, my daughter went to a school in this area. I live in the San Fernando Valley of LA. And Eddie lived close to this area. My daughter went to school with a young boy whose father was a LA County sheriff, and this man had been friends with Eddie Van Halen for many years. I expressed to him one day at a birthday party that I was a fan of Eddie Van Halen. He said to me very casually, "Oh, you want to meet him?" I couldn't do it. Eddie Van Halen is my idol. And I said, no, I do not want to meet my idol And I'm happy I did not, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to faint. I'm going to pass out. I don't know. I was such a huge fan that I could not bring myself to meet Eddie Van Halen. He knew Alex, both Van Halen brothers. It's not a regret, because Eddie will continue to live on in my mind and in my heart as my idol. Just one of the greatest, if not the greatest guitarist of all time. Sammy Hagar once called him an alien. Just his way of playing was out of this world. And I just want to express my gratitude for Eddie Van Halen, every member of Van Halen, whoever it was, whoever the lead singer was, at any time. Just it shaped my youth. It shaped my love of music. It made me want to play guitar. Lizette, you have to go. That's fine. Thank you, sweetheart, for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You really make my day. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were here for me. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. We'll see you soon. Lizette's one of my amazing students, and she was here for me when I needed her. Wow. I wasn't prepared for this shock today. Brandon, thank you for sending me the news. Brandon sent me a message and told me, and Brandon is equally shocked. Uh, yeah, people are going to say, well, he's just a musician. He's so much more, so much more, so much more. Regardless of whatever you felt about the guy, he was amazing. His music inspired so many people. I mean, years later, packing concerts. And I'm thankful that his son Wolfie is still going to carry on the tradition. Wolfie actually broke the news in a social media post. Wow, that's devastating for the son to discover or to learn about that. I've been through that. I've been through that when I was 18. My father passed away. The pain is still fresh. But music is one of the ways that I got through that. The music of Van Halen carried me through a lot of my difficult times. And that's one of the reasons why this is especially painful. It's so surreal that I live in the same area where Mr. Eddie Van Halen passed away. It's almost, you can feel the huge wave of sadness all across the San Fernando Valley, all across the world. Let's be honest. But I can't think of a better reason to return to mindfulness. And mindfulness is a way for you to not only stop and breathe, it's a way for you to reflect. And I reflect on the memories that I have been lucky enough to have, thanks to the amazing music of Eddie Van Halen and the entire Van Halen group, the Van Halen family. Um, Thank you. The gratitude that I'm feeling right now is nourishing. And mindfulness calls for me to stop, take a deep breath, and just be aware of where I am at this moment. And at this moment, I am thankful. I'm thankful to have been able to live at a time when Van Halen was alive. I'm thankful to have been able to listen to all of that amazing, amazing music. And you can see as I am recalling the things that I'm grateful for, it gives me a smile. And that's enough. At this moment, a smile is enough. Occasionally, I have these videos that are a little bit more serious than others. This time calls for a little seriousness. Wherever you are, Eddie Van Halen, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life, and thank you for continuing to be a part of my life. The beautiful thing about music is that it lives on. It lives on. I have a Van Halen song for every mood. It could be happy, it could be sad, it could be, ready to rock. I know my first job, they had a jukebox. I worked at Round Table Pizza in Millbrae, California. They had a jukebox. And every once in a while, someone would throw in a quarter and play Get Up by Van Halen. That song rocks. Tells you to get up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Love has got you down. That's BS. Love will pick you right back up. Someone would play Panama. All those songs were in that jukebox. I remember I was 15. And so many songs are connected to so many memories. I remember driving down Slauson Boulevard in LA, listening to In and Out for the first time. That's not the restaurant, the song by In and Out on their For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album. And I remember, man, this song is awesome. There's a part where it breaks and Sammy comes in. Uh. And I hear the guitar in the background, Eddie Van Halen. I remember just yelling in my car. This song is awesome. But I have a memory for every single song. When I'm feeling down, I listen to Dreams. Man, if I had to think what would be my favorite album. Now, 1984 was the first one that I ever had, but 5150, without a doubt, that's my favorite. There's the people that say, oh, that wasn't David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth was great, but I connected more with Sammy when he was a part of the group. 5150, easily Eddie's best guitar solo. That's my favorite song. I even listened to the other stuff. There's a song where Eddie sings, how many say I? You guys don't know. Eddie sang on one of the songs. It wasn't the greatest, but still it was Eddie. Um, Human Beings. The Twister movie anthem. We're just humans. Humans being. I can go on and on and on about which song I like, but yeah. So many. Right now, man, that song inspired a generation. Uh, this is how I'm going to get through it. I'm going to be mindful of all the great memories. And I say thank you. Thank you to Mr. Eddie Van Halen. Thank you to every member, past and present, of Van Halen. you know you've made a difference in the world where people can truly say, there will never be another one like you. I can say that beyond any doubt. There will never be another one like Eddie Van Halen. True original. You will be missed. You will be missed.